You have a lot of freedom to express yourself, which is quite fun. It's okay? Hello, my name is Max. It was in German, no? Sorry. Sorry. Hallo, mein Name ist Max. Ich bin 30 Jahre alt, komme aus Süddeutschland und arbeite seit 3 Jahren für Peugeot. To be honest, when I was small, I never thought about being car designer. It came when I was around 16, 18, because I always wanted to do concept art, or in general art. And then I found out through my mother, which did fashion design in Pforzheim, that there is a course which is called transportation design. I went to the degree show with my mom to see the school, what they present, and I saw the transportation design things, and I was so impressed by all the models and the sketches, and it was just really special. And that was the moment I knew, okay, that's what I want to do. My role as an exterior designer is mainly to create fresh and innovative sketches in the design process beginning, to lead the brand into the next step for the future, and then develop those ideas and sketches during the process and work together with the team and create cool stuff. The design process for me depends on what stage the project is in. Normally I always start with a hand sketch just to be quick and have some fun in the beginning to create a rough idea. Afterwards I look for inspiration to find ideas or the vibe the project is going to have. And then depends, sometimes I start a Photoshop sketch to just create the idea more defined, and afterwards I go to 3D and try to develop what I have envisioned. I think every designer has their own way of working or their workflow. Some people don't sketch at all, some people depend on hand sketches because it's just the very rudimentary way to show an idea. Others only do 3D. It's really individual, I think, which is great as a designer because you have a lot of freedom to express yourself and to showcase your ideas, which is quite fun. In the creative process, I really like to look at architecture and big brutalist sculptures to create a feeling or a vibe for the object, which has be as raw as possible in the beginning to have a good impact. And there's many other sources of inspiration, of course, like tech or detail designs or many cool things. It's always cool to see new things on the internet, new future projects of companies which develop tech and especially cars. After the creative process and the inspiration, of course there's a part where we need to make it real and try to get our idea onto packages and onto constraints. But it's quite important, I think, for the beginning to not think too much about it, to be free and to make sure that the end result has the same vibe or the same flavor what the first initial sketch or idea had, to have a cool end result. To be sure that the designs in the end are really Peugeot, we have key elements of design features. It be the light signature, it be some surfacing, or it be some silhouette. We have certain ideas of how a lion, a Peugeot, should look, and we try to definitely make sure in the end to have our end result be a lion. I think for the future, EV definitely changes the way of thinking and the way of design, what is possible, what we can create. It definitely gives more freedom because we have less constraints, and I think in general everybody in design is approaching it now with a different perspective, which means we have new ideas and we have new visions to create the future. I think right now what we all ask ourselves and we have to answer is how we create a user interface and how we create the connection to the tech actually we use in cars. That means how the user is interacting with the vehicle, to focus on interior interactions. Definitely this topic is quite important right now. when you are a student, you see all the great concept cars, the show cars from the French car makers, which is super inspiring as a student, especially coming from Germany. Hence why the aim or the goal was to be able to live here and be part of this and work for Peugeot. Besides sports, definitely photography is important to me, because in school we had the chance to learn the process of developing analog photography, which was super cool. And I picked up this camera probably 5 years ago in Berlin, and since then I always take it with me and take some pictures, and it's really enjoyable. C'est fini? C'est bon? Ouais, merci.